Do you miss me, even though you're married?
So grown up.
It's so grown up.
School was like, grad school was,
I like it here, though.
Sorry Baby, directed by Eva Victor, is an A24 film that was released actually quite early in the year but didn't get its due reputation until the very end. It's one of those sleeper films that really caught momentum as the award seasons approached and even was on the bus for some Oscar nominations, and talking about which, I with many others am pretty sure were pretty disappointed to see it get snubbed, failing to score a nomination. Now my only exposure to this film was its poster, which I might add is a very good poster, but it was also one of the more clickbaity posters of last year because if I'm being very honest, I saw it and was under the impression that this is a movie about a woman and her pet cat. And I would absolutely see any film that has a cat as one of its protagonists in it. But after watching the film, I can say that that is absolutely not what the film is about. The cat is just a glorified extended cameo, but it's not like I was too disappointed by that quote-unquote false marketing. Well, because what I found was a surprisingly deeply layered narrative.
This film was introduced to me by none other than Devango. I had no idea of this film because it was not marketed well enough between A24's other film, which is Marty Supreme. Of course, this is a slightly smaller film and Eva Victor directed this and acted in it in a quite lovely fashion, and the entire film is carried by her only, as she is the main protagonist here and mostly she has the full screen time. I would much rather not talk about the plot of this film, as it is best to watch this film blindly and not know anything about it, because the entire plot can be spoiled even if there is one little mention about the things that go on in this film. And the basic conflict in this film is surprisingly extremely deep and dark.
As Onargo said, it would be a disservice to talk in depth about the plot of the film because one, it's very trigger inducive, and two, I think the film is structured in a way to shock you and shake you to your core to a point of extreme discomfort, and the best way to experience that would be to go into this pretty blind. Now, one word of caution, don't need to be too alarmed by the disturbing themes of this film because the way the film deals with them is of course with extreme maturity, and it is self-aware of how heavy its subject matter is and gives it its due respect. Now we are aware that we are talking around the edges of this film very vaguely, but one thing I think we can talk about openly is a central character dynamic which is between two girls who really are best friends who carry this film majorly. A fun fact is one of them, who is the main protagonist of this film, is actually played by the director herself, which is a crazy undertaking as this is a debut film as well. The opening hour of this film is quite slowly paced, but it never gets boring as the dialogue writing is that good between these two girls, and it really gave me that campy and cozy vibes that really invites you into this world the film sets up. Overall, Sorry Baby is an extensively densely structured screenplay that deserves recognition in this award season. The heavy themes of the film might be too trigger inducive to some, but if you can digest it, it leaves you with an eye-opening experience.